Pitcher, you give him 5?
I give him 8.
You give him 8?
8 first inning, 5 the rest.
Okay. I'm not gonna stand here.
How's the arm? Hey girls, watch the picture. You got hit there.
On the mound for the Ottawa West Twins, number 20, Carly Wise.
Two more, catchy. Wait, butterfly. Question for you. So rules said innings pitched, not
Hello and welcome here to Cricket Field. It is day 1 of the 2025 Little League Eastern on Canadian Championships here in Kingston. Game 2 as Stella Bowie leads things off and fires that one to shallow center for a base hit. And it's a leadoff single now for Bowie as kind of cut off my introduction. It's the Kingston Colts, a team that won this morning, is 1-0 in the tournament after a win over the East Nepean Eagles, taking on a team we haven't yet seen here in the tournament, the Ottawa West Twins. And so a runner on first base after Bowie fired one to center field. And that was the strike one for Josephine Bailey, who will be next up in the order. The 0-1 to Bailey. That one gets to the backstop. Here goes Bowie down to second and makes her steal successful. And will now have herself in a scoring position. And Bailey will foul that one back. And we'll see another strike against her. And so starting pitcher this afternoon for the Ottawa West Twins, number 20, Carly Weiss. We'll get the start and we'll have a 1-2 count. And Bailey got to protect to stay alive. And ball 2 just on the outside. So we'll split the first 4 pitches, 2-2. That one to the backstop. Runner thinks about it. Here goes Bowie down to third. And another successful steal as she'll jog on in there. And goes from one corner to the next. Now finds herself a base hit away from the Colts opening the scoring. And now Weiss has got to be careful. And a full count payoff. Ground ball from Bailey. This one rides right up the gap to right field. And will get behind the outfielder as well, as Bowie will come around and open the scoring. And here goes Bailey down to third base. And there's no contest. It's an RBI and a base hit for Josephine Bailey. And the Colts have themselves a 1-0 lead with a runner now on third base.
Up to bat, number 14, Talia Knox.
And here's Talia Knox to look to continue the offense here for Kingston. First pitch from Weiss will just miss on the outside. And Knox with a swing and a miss, low in the zone there for strike one. Knox is an aggressive batter when she takes to the batter's box, likes to swing. And when she makes contact, well, she brings lots of power. And we'll take that one upstairs for a ball. The 2-1 pitch. And that's ball three, just a tad high as well. And Talia Knox will now have a lead in the count. And now Carly's got to find the strike zone here. That's ball four on the outside for Talia Knox. And she'll make her way down to first base to put runners in the corners now here for the Colts.
Up to bat, number 8, Georgia Lyon.
And so this will bring Georgia Lyon, the cleanup hitter, to the bats now. And a chance to add to the tally of Kingston with the runner on third and the fastball right down the middle for strike one swinging. And to strike two, as both pitches from Carly Weiss perfectly down the pipe. And Lyon a tad late on that last release there, and she's 0-2 down. And a chance here for Weiss to find her first strikeout of the afternoon. And she'll toss it down to third. The tag not there in time, as Josephine Bailey will just slide on back. And we'll focus back up here on the plate with an 0-2 count. We'll hold off to the backstop. Here comes Bailey on home. And the play at the plate, not there in time. And Josephine Bailey slides along home and makes it 2-0 now for Kingston. As well as Talia Knox, who just moments ago stole second base, will also make it consecutive steals and move her way now to third. So still a runner a base hit away. As Claire Weiss still having line up against it for the pair of strikes in the count. The 1-2. Ball three in the dirt. Here comes Talia Knox trying to score another run and slides on in there. And it's 3-0 for Kingston off of back-to-back steals of home plate. And that's what successful ball teams do. They take advantage of mistakes made from the other team and just back-to-back pitches that end up down in the dirt and get past the catcher, number 22, Ella Weiss. And it's now 3-0 and nobody on base here for Georgia Lyon, who now has a 2-2 count. And strike three swinging for Georgia Lyon. And the first strikeout of the ball game for Carly Weiss, and there's one down. This will bring up number 77, Claire Blythe. Still nobody on base after they were cleared moments ago. And swing and a miss from Blythe for strike one. And we'll have the 0-1 pitch. And it's strike two on the outside. And Weiss will take a lead in the count up with a pair of strikes. She's looked very strong here as of recently, after she was able to finish off Georgia Lyon, just making sure they're throwing them right down the middle. The 0-2 pitch. Blythe will hold off and take ball one just outside. And that is a great take there from Claire Blythe. 1-2. Blythe gets a hold of this one and will smoke it into foul territory. As she pulled it hard right off the barrel. And she'll stay now with a pair of strikes. And we go back to another 1-2 pitch. This one down and away in the dirt for ball two. And so Weiss, who did have the lead in the count just moments ago, 0-2, has thrown back-to-back balls, and we have a 2-2 pitch incoming. And it's ball three just on the outside in a full count situation. And we'll have the payoff pitch from Carly Weiss. And it's 4 straight balls there for Claire Blythe, and she'll make her way down to first base. And she was able to win the full count situation. And now has herself aboard. And this will bring up number 9, Claire, make that Leah Rumboldt. Throw down to first, gets past the first baseman, and here goes Blythe. And she'll make her way to second, getting the call for third, and she'll go as she gets the green light. The play to third base, not there in time. And Claire Blythe goes from one corner to the next, and now has herself a base hit away. And some exceptional base running there from 77. She hesitated a tad bit in between second and third base, and finally made a last-second decision to go, and it comes to her benefit. And the first pitch to Rumboldt inside for strike one. You know, the 0-1 from Weiss. Rumboldt gets a hold of it. This one splits the first and second baseman. And it's an RBI single for Leah Rumboldt in a 4-0 game. After Claire Blythe comes around and scores. This brings up Danica Murray. And Murray will watch it ride down below the zone for ball one, and there goes Rumboldt down to second. And will advance herself now to a scoring position. And just on the outside for ball two. And Murray now will have a lead in the count. 2-0 from Weiss. And a swing and a miss there from Murray for strike one. And so the Colts top of the order has gone to work here as we are now midway through the lineup. And only one out has been found. And Murray with a chop for strike two. And now a lead in the count here. Tied up. Back-to-back strikes going the way of Carly Weiss, in a chance here to find her second punch out of the inning. And got her. Strike three, swinging from Danica Murray. And there's 2 down. And this will bring up Myla Veely, still with a runner at second base. And we'll have the first pitch here from Weiss. Veely will pull the trigger and take strike one. So Weiss looking very consistent at times, just right down the middle, and that's all she needs to find. We'll have the 0-1. Bailey lightly hit to the mound. The underhand flip to first in time. And that will end the top of the first inning, as they'll leave a runner stranded at second base, and the Colts put up 4 runs to start the offense and have themselves a bit of a lead. When we come back, we'll see the Ottawa West Twins on the offense for the first time this ball game, looking to get on the board. You're watching the 2025 Little League Eastern Canadian Championships here in Kingston, Ontario.
Now batting, number 2, Abby Gray McDonald.
And so we'll join you back here for the bottom of the first inning between the Ottawa West Twins and the Kingston Colts. And the Colts got off and running in the top of the first, scored 4 runs, and well, their top of the order are just so strong, and they showed it. And leading things out for the Twins, we'll have number 2, Abby Gray McDonald, and we'll take strike 1 on the outside. Our starting pitcher this afternoon, number 14, Talia Knox, will look to get her team maintain this comfortable lead they have built. And a heavy swing there from Gray McDonald, unable to connect, and we'll take strike 2. And chance here for Talia Knox to start her afternoon off strong, and she does. It's strike 3, swing it from Abby Gray McDonald, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, number 20, Carly Weiss.
And this will bring up Carly Weiss as the 2 starting pitchers will go out of here for the pitcher's duel. And the first pitch from Knox. Weiss pulls this one down the third base line for a fair ball, as that one rides deep into left field territory, and a base hit there for Carly Weiss. We'll give a runner to work with now for the Twins.
Now batting, number 15, Emma Richardson.
And this will bring up Emma Richardson now, with a runner over at first base. A foul ball there as Richardson gets a piece of it. Will force Weiss to go back to first. And they'll test Weiss back at first, but she'll step back in time. Pitch on the outside, tossed down to second. The tag not there in time. And Carly Weiss with a successful steal. Move herself now to a scoring position at second base. It's the Colts just a tad late there with the pickoff attempt. And Richardson will watch that one fly down and away for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that will get Richardson in the hands. It'll be a walk for Emma Richardson to put herself on first base, and now 2 runners aboard here for Ottawa.
Now batting number 8, Isabel Tishke.
There's Isabel Pischke now to the plate. As Pischke hitting in the cleanup spot this afternoon. And the first pitch on the inside for ball 1. Toss down to first, and Richardson dives back in time. So this Colts team having maybe the benefit of having the earlier game today. So they've already got a whole ball game under their belts. And a toss down to third as there goes Weiss. And the throw gets past Danica Murray, who is covering third base. And there's Carly Weiss will put runners in the corners, make that 2 runners in scoring position as Emma Richardson also improved the base. And a chance here for the Twins to get on the board. 2 out of Pischke, up high for another ball. And that's a 4-pitch walk there for Isabel Pischke. She'll make her way down to first base. And the bases are loaded now for Ottawa West.
Now batting number 27, Kenzie Dawson.
Tying run now brought out to the plate, and there's Kenzie Dawson with an opportunity to get her ball team on the board and do some damage. And a mound meeting here from the Colts infield. We'll meet with their starting pitcher, Dahlia Knox, and discuss how to go about this. Disperse back to their positions, and we'll get this ball game back underway. Throw down to third, a dive back. Not there, is sliding with Carly Weiss. And a huge at-bat here for Dawson of the first pitch. And strike 1 on the inside top corner. Of the 0-1. This one inside for a ball. So Talia Knox has worked herself into a bit of a jam. We'll see how she tries to get out of it. The 1-1. And Dawson with a swing for strike 2. And now Kenzie Dawson's got to protect anything near the zone. Now the 1-2 delivery. And it's ball 2 up high. Ball 3, the call. Just inside, a great take from Kenzie Dawson in a full count situation. Here's the payoff. And it's strike 3 swinging. And Talia Knox with a massive punch out on the payoff pitch. Gets it to go her way. And there's 2 down, still well with the bases loaded. But down to their final out here in the bottom first. And here's number 16, Sophie Lesage. The 1-0 pitch, whipped up high for ball 2. And Knox has got to be careful here not to give a lead to Lesage.
2 balls, no strike.
And we'll have the 2-0 pitch. And strike 1, the call on the outside. And she'll get one back. And it's strike 2 looking again. For back-to-back consecutive strikes here from Talia Knox. And we'll have the 2-2 pitch. And it's strike 3 swinging. And Talia Knox will leave the bases stranded as she gets herself out of the sticky situation she found herself in. And that will do it for the first inning. The Colts have themselves a 4-0 lead as they got the offense going in the top of the first, and will have another opportunity here to extend their lead when we return. You're watching the 2025 Little League Eastern Canadian Championships here in Cricket Field. We'll join you back here for the top of the second inning between the Kingston Colts and the Ottawa West Twins. After the Kingston Colts took a 4-0 lead in the top of the first inning, have held on to it. They put up a good defensive effort in the bottom first after they left the bases stranded. And strike one down the middle on our leadoff hitter, number 19, Abby Campo. And Carly Weiss, our starting pitcher, back of the mound for her second consecutive inning. In the 0-1, on the outside for a ball. The 1-1 pitch will just miss on the outside for ball 2. And so Campo will take a lead now in the count. She'll hold off, and that one upstairs for ball 3. And now White's got to be careful. Doesn't want to walk the first batter she faces here. In the top second, here's the 3-1 pitch. And it's outside for ball 4. And a leadoff walk here for Kingston, as we'll have a runner now on first base. And this will bring up Addison Williams now to the plate, as we approach the bottom of the order here for Kingston. As on deck, we'll have Issa Fawcett before we go back up top. The first pitch to Williams will swing. Strike one, tossed down to second, and maybe a miscommunication there between the shortstop and the second baseman of who was actually covering the bag. And so a successful steal there from Abby Campo moves herself now into a scoring position. And just outside for Williams for a ball. And we'll have the 2-1 pitch. And Williams goes through again for strike 2. This one on the inside, and now a chance here for Carly Weiss to find a punch out. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 on the outside. And Carly Weiss with her third strikeout of the afternoon. And there's one down. That's a big strikeout there for Weiss. And we'll see bottom of the order, Issa Fawcett now at the plate, with top of the order, Stella Bowie on deck. And the first pitch to Fawcett for strike 1, and a run down to the third. There it goes. Abby Campo with a successful steal now has herself a base hit away from extending the lead here for Kingston. And so we'll get Isla's at bat back underway here. And we'll reach for on the outside. To the backstop it goes. Here goes Campo on home. And she'll slide in there. And makes it 5-0 now for Kingston. And she'll be able to get around all by herself. And so the Ottawa West Twins infield will meet with their pitcher to ensure they're all on the same page here after some good base running from the Colts have given themselves a 5-run lead. And while the first run of the top of the second inning just scored after what was a walk for Abby Campo, and then steals second, steals third, and then steals home plate to complete the perfect base running at bat. And we'll get Fawcett's at-bat back underway here. And strike 3 swinging. And it's back-to-back punch-outs now from Carly Weiss. And now we'll go back to the top of the order, and we'll see Stella Bowie, who was 1 for 1 on the afternoon with a single her last time up. Bowie, a ground ball, shoots it to the shortstop. Play to first, gonna be tight, not there in time. And Bowie with a successful single as back-to-back base hits on the ball game. As this will bring up Josephine Bailey, also has herself a single, an RBI attached along with that. First pitch for Bailey on the inside. Here goes Bowie down to second, and another play where the shortstop or the second base don't cover the second base bag. And so it's a successful steal there from Bowie. Moves herself now to a scoring position. A turn and fire, and Bowie will just step back in time. Bailey will get a piece of it and foul it back. She just tips that one off the top of the barrel. And we'll have a 1-1 count. And Bailey with another heavy swing there for strike 2. And now a lead in the count here for Weiss, as Bowie also extends to third base and puts herself a base away from extending the lead. Bailey up against it. Contact, chopper to third, the scoop, and a bobble play from the third baseman. And will airmail it over top of the first baseman. And Stella Bowie will come around and score and makes it 6-0 now for Kingston. And it was a great scoop there from the third baseman. I believe that's Emma Richardson. Just wasn't able to kind of calm the ball down and play it to first. And here's Talia Knox, our starting pitcher, back at the bats. Had a walker first time up. And the first pitch on the outside for a ball. And Bailey will go to second, and that ball's thrown to center field. The throw to third now, not on the target. And Josephine Bailey goes from one corner to the next. And Knox with a swing and a miss for strike 1. And we'll have a 2-1 count. Knox underneath of it, lifts it to the backstop. And we'll just get into foul territory for strike 2. And a chance here for Carly Weiss to pick up, which I believe would be out number 3. Can she find it? It's just up high for her ball. And it's strike 3, swinging on the outside from Knox. And 3 strikeouts in the inning for Carly Weiss. And that will end the top of the second, as the Colts score another pair of runs and make it 6-0. As we head to the bottom of the second inning with Ottawa West back on the offense, still looking to open the scoring. We'll see if they can do so when we come back. You're watching the 2025 Little League Eastern Canadian Championships here in Kingston.
to bat, number 22, Iowa Wise.
We'll join you back here for the bottom of the second inning between the Ottawa West Twins and the Kingston Colts. As the Colts have looked pretty dominant here so far. Pair of runs in the top of the second, 4 in the first inning. And first pitch swinging there from Ella Weiss. Fires that one to right field and out of the glove. And it's a leadoff single as she skies that one over top of the outfield for a base hit.
Now batting, number 13, Olivia Harris.
And this will bring up number 13, Olivia Herod, with now a runner at first base. And a good start here for Ottawa West. Exactly what they need. Herod underneath of it, lifts it, and the catch from the second baseman. Throw down to first, airmailed over top. And here goes Weiss now down to second. The throw, the tag, not there in time as it dribbles past Stella Bowie at second base, and it's a first out confirmed after a catch from the second baseman, but nothing else. And Ella Weiss now in a scoring position at second base. As Tara Durlop now at the plate. This first pitch swinging. Bouncer off the mound. Scoop from second, toss to first in time. And there's 2 away.
Up to bat, number 23, Mia Chamberlain.
And this will bring up Mia Chamberlain now to the plate after Weiss now at third base. But lots of swinging here from Ottawa West. Exactly what they needed, trying to get through the infield. But Kingston's defense has been pretty strong so far, only allowing Ella Weiss so far to get aboard. The 1-0 pitch. Chamberlain with a drive. This one to shortstop. Bobbled around. Throw to first is not there. And Ella Weiss will come around and score. And the Twins are on the board. They make it a 5-run game.
Up to bat, number 12, Alyssa Hall.
And this will bring up Alyssa Hall to the plate with a runner on first base as well, as Chamberlain just got there with a single. And the first pitch to Hall down low for ball 1. And that one on the outside for another ball. And we'll have a quick 2-0 lead. And a swing and a miss for Hall for strike 1. As Leah Rumpolt will start her battle back into it. And we'll have the 2-1 pitch. And it's ball 3 the call. As that one just dips down below the zone. And a lead now for Hall. And we'll have the 3-1 pitch. And it's strike 2, the call on the outside. And Rumbolt will force us into a full count situation. And we'll have the payoff pitch. Strike 3 swinging. And Rumbolt's able to get out of the inning with only 1 run allowed and will leave a runner stranded over at first base. And when we come back, top of the third with Kingston back on the offense, looking to extend their lead. You're watching the 2025 Little League Eastern Canadian Championships here in Kingston.
Leading off, the top of the third, number 8, Georgia Lions.
We'll join you back here for the top of the third inning between Kingston and the Ottawa West Twins. And leading things off, we'll have number 8, Georgia Lion, the cleanup hitter this afternoon. The lineup will sky this one in the infield. And will just bounce into foul territory. As Emma Richardson moved into the infield to try to make the grab, but kind of an awkward play with Georgia Lion running down the first baseline, and that ball kind of tumbling down as well on the first baseline. And so I'll have strike one against Lion in the 0-1 pitch. And that one pulled for a ball one. We'll have the 1-1 pitch. And Lion gets a piece of it. We'll foul it back. And we'll see strike 2 against her. And Carly Weiss back at the rubber for her third consecutive inning here. And a chance now to strike out Georgia Lion with a pair of strikes against her. And got her as Lion goes around for strike 3. And a leadoff strikeout here from Carly Weiss, and there's one down. As this will bring up Claire Blythe, who had a walker first time at the bats. And the first pitch on the outside for ball 1. And she'll hold off. Another good take there for ball 2. So we'll take a lead in the count here, Blythe will.
2 balls, no strike.
And we'll have the 2-0 delivery. Over top for ball 3. And a full control of this count now is Claire Blythe. And Weiss has got to battle back in. Got to find the strike zone. We saw lots of consistent streaks where Weiss was able to find the strike zone and unable to do it there. But a foul ball will come to her benefit as Blythe just gets a nick on it. And we'll have the 3-1 pitch. And that's outside for ball 4. And Blythe now with back-to-back walks on the afternoon will make her way down to first base. And we'll bring up Leah Rumbolt, who is 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI her last time up. And they'll turn and fire back to Blythe. She'll step back in time. And there goes Blythe down to second. And her still successful as Blythe now moves herself to a scoring position. And that bouncer down in the dirt. And Blythe will make her way back to second base. A good pick there from behind the plate. That's Ella Weiss. Pitch to Rumboltz. Ground ball pulled to third. Cross diamond. Got to be on time. It is. And there goes Blythe down to third base. And a great play there by Isabel Preschke to get out number 2. As it'll be a ground ball from Leah Rumbold, and will bring up Danica Murray, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout her last time up. The first pitch to Murray. It's ball 1 just up high. And a chance here for Carly Weiss. It would be, I believe, her last inning of work here, as it's a 3-inning maximum. The 1-0 to Murray, just up high again for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. And that is 3 straight pitches just atop of the strike zone there, delivered from Carly Weiss, and now she's got to battle back. A lead for Murray in the 3-0 pitch. And strike 1 back as she'll paint the outside. The 3-1. And down in the dirt, it's ball 4 for Danica Murray. And she'll make her way down to first base and put runners now in the corners here for Kingston. And here's Milo Veely now to the plate. Still with 2 outs, but a chance to drive home another run here. And the first pitch on the outside for ball 1. As Danica Murray also advances herself now to second base in a scoring position. The 1-0 pitch. Veely with a drive, and the catch is made by Isabel Presky. And that will end the top of the 3rd. A fast reaction time play there from 81. And we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd inning with the Ottawa West Twins back on the offense, looking to try to get back in this game. They're down by 5, but for the first time this game, they kept the Colts scoreless in a single inning. You're watching the 2025 Little League Eastern Canadian Championships here at Cricket Field.
Correction. Number 6, Vi Shaw.
We'll join you back here for the bottom of the 3rd inning between the Ottawa West Twins and the Kingston Colts. Leading things off, we'll have number 6, Vi Schwab, as we head the bottom of the order. And first pitch swing with the ambush, ground ball to first. It's a foot race, and Josephine Bailey will win it. And there's 1 down. And so we'll go back to the top of the order to Abby Gray McDonald. The first pitch from Ron Bowles will be fouled up. And to the backstop there from Abby Gray McDonald, we'll see a strikeout. Well, the 0-1. Inside on Gray McDonald having to back away to get away from it. And we'll see ball 1. 1-1 pitch. Chopper to the second baseman. Bobbles it, flip quickly, in time to Bailey. And a good recovery there by Abby Campo at second base, still able to make the play, and there's 2 down. And we'll have Carly Weiss as the 2 pitchers will go out of here. And the first pitch from Leah Rumboldt. And a heavy slice hitter from Weiss for strike 1. This is the second straight game where Leah Rumboldt has made an appearance at the mound. It has been very strong. Weiss drives this one to left field, and it gets down for a base hit. And it's a 2-out single there from Carly Weiss. And a runner now on first base. And this will bring up number 18. Make that 15, Emma Richardson, now to the plate. The first pitch from Rumboldt. And Richardson liked it, unable to connect, strike 1. Well, the 0-1 from Leah. Runner going to second. Richardson gets a piece of it, pops it up, looking for it in foul territory, and makes the grab as Georgia Lyon. And that's out number 3. On the pop-up into foul territory. And Lyon popped up right away. Got underneath the ball, adjusted, and made the grab. And that will do it through first 3 innings. It's a 6-1 lead still for Kingston as they'll leave a runner stranded at second base. And that will do it for the 3rd inning. When we come back, we'll have the Colts back on the offense, looking to extend their lead. You're watching the 2025 Little League Eastern Canadian Championships here in Kingston. We'll join you back here for the top of the fourth inning between the Kingston Colts and the Ottawa West Twins. As a new pitcher coming to the mound as well. Here for Ottawa, number 6, Vi Schwab will make her debut on the hill. And the first pitch up high for ball 1, and our leadoff hitter, number 19, Abby Campo. We'll see Campo, Williams, and Fawcett here in the top 4. And the 1-0 pitch up high for ball 2. And Campo will take herself a lead. We'll have the 2-0 pitch. And Campo will get ball 3 after she ducks down, maybe distorts the zone a tad bit. And in full control of this count, and Schwab gotta find the strike zone. And the automatic strike, she will. The 3-1. And Campo swinging for strike 2. And Schwab with a great battle back into it will push us now to a full count. And we'll have the payoff pitch from Vi Schwab. And strike 3. Swinging there for Campo, and a leadoff strikeout from Vi Schwab to start her afternoon off strong on the mound. And this will bring up Addison Williams, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout her last time up. Way inside, Williams backs away to get away from it. And we'll see ball 1. The 1-0. Williams contact, rides fair down the third baseline, and it's a base hit for Addison Williams. As she will run it out, it was just lightly hit. I don't think she realized it right away as she didn't explode from the batter's box. She took her time, and then when she realized, oh, this ball's fair, she took off and now has herself at first base. This will bring up Isla Fawcett now to the plate. The first pitch to Fawcett will just spin that one off the third baseline for a foul ball. And with the foul ball, we'll have an 0-1 count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And Fawcett with a swing on the outside for a strike. And there goes Williams now to second base. Will move herself now to a scoring position. And 2 strikes now against Fawcett. Gotta protect. There's the 1-2 pitch. It's up high for ball 2. The 2-2. Outside, ball 3. And a full count situation now. As we have a 2-2 count. Still up against it. Here's the pitch. And it's strike 3 on the inside swing in there from Fawcett. Drop strike 3. Down to first. The throw successful. And there'll be 2 down. And with that bobble behind the plate from the catcher allowed Williams now to go from first to third and has herself a base hit away. But the Twins are 1 out away from keeping the Colts scoreless in the last 2 innings potentially. As here's Stella Bowie as we go back to the top of the order, and that will get her in the helmet. And she looks to be okay as she didn't fall to the ground or anything like that. She just makes her way. Little ding off the helmet, and we'll have runners now in the corners here for Kingston. And there brings up Josephine Bailey now to the plate. Back-to-back singles and 1 RBI so far here this afternoon. We'll have the first pitch to Bailey. And he's swinging a miss. One to the backstop, and Bowie will go to second base. And now 2 runners in scoring position here for Kingston. Of the 0-1. Outside to the backstop, and Williams not looking too aggressive to potentially come home on a situation like that where a ball gets thrown past the catcher. Seems to be rather be safe and sound at third base and get hit home instead. And we'll have a 1-1 pitch. It's over top of the head of Bailey for ball 2. We'll have the 2-1 pitch here from Schwab. Bailey makes contact. Will foul that one off the third baseline. And will be strike 2 against her now off the foul ball. And so now Bailey's got to protect. A chance here, though, for Vi Schwab to leave 2 runners stranded and get out of the top of the 4th inning. Scoreless. The 2-2. Inside, near the eyesight for ball 3. And we'll have a full count situation in the payoff pitch here from Vi Schwab. And Bailey will stay alive as she pipes that one just foul off the first baseline. And a way to make contact there on a pitch that was maybe riding just outside of the strike zone. Decides to take a chop and make contact. And we'll have another payoff pitch incoming here from Vi Schwab, still up against it. The payoff. And it's ball 4 on the outside. And that throw mistakenly made there. And here comes Williams on home. The play at the plate will be airmailed over top of Schwab. And a run will score. Bowie's thinking about coming around. And she will stay at third. And so Josephine Bailey, who just had ball 4 moments ago, now at second base as she was able to increase off of the throw home. And that got past Schwab, who was covering home plate. It's now 7-1 for the Colts as they find their first run here in the top of the 4th. And here's Talia Knox. As Schwab has walked the last 2 batters she has faced. First pitch on the inside for Knox for ball 1. As Talia 0 for 1 on the afternoon, a strikeout her last time up. The 1-0. Knox underneath of it, lifts it in foul territory and will just drop down for a foul ball. Strike 2 on the outside of the call. As Schwab will paint it perfectly. And now has got Knox against it. Gotta protect here. Chance to end the top of the inning. The 1-2 pitch. And Knox will stay alive as she fouls it back, just gets a nick on it on the top of the barrel. And will stay at it with a pair of strikes. Got to be able to continue this battle, though. And we'll go back to another 1-2 pitch. And Knox again inside by the hands. We'll get a piece of it. And we'll stay at it. A great battle here from Talia Knox. And we'll stay at another 1-2 pitch. That's over top of the zone for ball 2. And Schwab has been all around it, but hasn't been able to fool Knox yet, who's fouled at least 3 consecutive pitches off. Knox makes contact high up in the zone. Bobbled by the first baseman, race for first, and Knox will win it. And Bowie comes around. Joining her is Josephine Bailey. And a pair of runs will score for Kingston. As the play was hyper-focused on Talia Knox going down to first, and little did they realize 2 runners from Kingston were coming around. And a mound meeting here with coach and Schwab at the mound. And so we'll have a pitching change here. As that will do it on the afternoon for Vi Schwab at the mound. And after it looked like the Colts were going to get retired in this inning with no runs allowed after the Twins started things out very successful with a couple of strikeouts. It's been a 2-out rally to score 3 runs now and make it 9-1. As joining the mound here is the second reliever here in the ball game. Number 81, Isabel Pischke, will make her debut.
Now in to hit for the Ottawa West Twins, number 81, Isabel Pischke.
And so Pischke will finish up her warm-up before we get back underway here.
2 more, catch you.
As we'll have 2 more games today as well here at Cricket Field. Next one starts in, well, scheduled for just under half an hour at 2 o'clock. We'll see if that time is still available, as we may have to back it up a little bit. We had the opening ceremonies in our first game, ran the hour and 40-minute maximum. And so scheduled time for 2 o'clock, I expect maybe 2:15, around that. Our next one also scheduled for 4. As we'll get to see every single team in the tournament here today, and then our semifinals and championship game tomorrow. And Georgia Line will get this ball game resumed. I shall have her third at-bat here, 0 for 2 on the afternoon with a pair of strikeouts. It will be the first batter to face Isabel Pischke. Lobbed over top of the zone there from Lyon for a ball. So we'll see how Pischke can adjust into this ball game. Trying to keep it as close as possible for the Twins. That's strike 1 on the outside. And we'll just miss away for a ball here for Lions. So Georgia will have herself a lead now in the count. won't chase it again. And gets herself another ball. I believe now a 3-1 count. And Peachy's got to find the strike zone. It's over top of the zone and ball 4 for Georgia Lion. And will make her way down to first base. The first time this ball game she's getting aboard. And this will bring up Claire Blythe, who has a pair of walks here this afternoon. Blythe sends this one to left field. It's going all the way back to the fence. And around comes Talia Knox to score. Joining her is Georgia Lion. And how about 2 RBIs and a double for Claire Blythe as she sent a bullet to left field. And it's the 5-run limit here for the Kingston Colts as they make it 11-1. A 10-run ball game now. And Claire Blythe could not ask for anything much better than that. It was almost out of here. She really rifled that one. And it's 10 runs the difference. When we come back, the Ottawa West Twins back on the offense. They're now down by 10. Got to get something going here. We'll see if they can do so when we come back. You're watching the 2025 Little League Eastern Canadian Championships here in Kingston. We'll join you back here for the bottom of the 4th inning between the Ottawa West Twins and the Kingston Colts. And leading things out for the Twins, we'll have number 81 who joined the mound in the top of the inning, Isabel Pischke. As a new pitcher also comes to the ball game, number 44, Mila Vili, will join us here at the mound. Inside on Pischke, and she'll have herself a full control lead here, 3-0. And now Vili's got to find the strike zone. And Pischke pulls this one to foul territory. Right near all the nice vehicles that are scattered around here around Cricket Field to come to the tournament. Lots going on here downtown Kingston, so Lots of vehicles to hit, and well, she pulled that one heavily foul. We'll take a strike one nonetheless. That's outside for ball 3 for Pischke. And it's a full count situation. Here's the payoff. And it's ball 4 upstairs. And Isabel Pischke will have herself on first base. And this brings up Kenzie Dawson, the hitting in the 5 spot here this afternoon. Now the first pitch here from Veely. And it's ball 1 just on the outside. Throw down to second, the tag. Not there in time. Perfectly on the target there from Georgia Lyon, but will not get the call as Isabel Pischke turns on the Jets and moves herself now to a scoring position. It's on the outside. Strike 1, the call down to third. And sliding in there again, goes from one corner to the next is Isabel Pischke. And has herself a base hit away from the Colts. Making a 9-run ball game. And a strike there for Dawson. And a 2-2 count. A chance for Veely to pick up her first out. Dawson gets a piece of it. We'll foul it back. And we'll see a foul ball. We'll keep her at a pair of strikes. We'll stay at a 2-2. Dawson popped up again. Line searching for it. And we'll just get behind the backstop, and we'll stay at a 2-2 count. Great battle here from Kenzie Dawson. Has fouled back consecutive pitches to stay in here and extend the pitch count here for Mila Veely. We'll have another 2-2 pitch. Over top to the backstop. Here comes Pischke around, and no slide needed, as Isabel will score and makes it 11-2.
Now batting number 16, Sophie Lesage.
And we'll bring up Sophie Lesage as we continue to move through the order here. Second time through for the Twins. In the first pitch to Lesage. It's over top for ball 1. As Dawson now finds herself down at first base. As the Twins down by 9, but you know, they still about at the halfway point of this game. Chance, that one is thrown right away over top to the right field. And Dawson gonna go from first now to third. From one corner to the next. Now a base hit away in a scoring position there for Kenzie Dawson after the initial pickoff attempt where it rode all the way down the right field line. And a heavy swing there from Lesage for strike, as she was swinging for the fences on that one. And strike 2 again. from Lesage. Just got to find contact. She likes to load up and hit for power. And we'll have the pitch from Veely. And it's thrown on the outside for ball 4 for Lesage. And we'll have runners now in the corners here for Ottawa West. As we'll have the mound meeting quickly after that last walk allowed by Veely. Just by the infield to talk about things. How to go about this. Runners in the corners. No outs found so far.
Now batting number 22, Ella Wise.
And so we'll get back underway here with Ella Wise at the plate. A chance here to get herself an RBI. Throw down to third, the tag in time. As they get Kenzie Dawson off the third base bag and be out number 1. As Dawson is down at third base now. Potentially with an awkward slide back in to third base. And Dawson back up to her feet here as the air claps all around from the field. As we hope she's okay, we'll make her way back to the dugout. Looks like she'll make her way back to the medical tent we have here at Cricket. Obviously hope she's okay. So the first out of the inning.
One ball, no strike.
And we'll go back underway here for Ella Weiss's at bat. 1-0 as we saw a ball before that pickoff attempt. Weiss a ground ball. This one hit to the shortstop, played a first in time. And there's 2 down. And runner at second will now move to third. That's Sophie Lesage now has herself a base hit away. But 2 outs in the inning. Well, the first pitch to Olivia Herod will go through for strike 1. Have the 0-1. And Bealey skies that one to almost to the backstop. A good play there from Georgia Lyon to spring up and get to that ball. Because if that gets through, you'd have to keep an eye on Lesage, who could be coming home. Have the 1-1. This one on the outside for another ball.
Two balls, one strike.
And we'll have the 2-1 pitch here from Veely. Lobs it in there and gets the outside corner for strike 2. And a chance here to end the 4th inning here for Mila Veely. The 2-2. Herod gets a piece of it, fouls this one back to the backstop. And will stay in it with a pair of strikes. And so we'll go back to a 2-2 here. It's ball 3 down and away. And we'll have a full count situation here for Olivia Herod. We'll have the payoff pitch from Veely. And it's strike three swinging to end the fourth inning. And a great way to end the inning there for Veely. Picks up her first strikeout. And that will do it for the bottom of the fourth inning. So we're through four, and it's 11-2. 9 runs the difference for Kingston. And when we come back, we'll see the top of the fifth with the Colts back on the offense looking to extend their lead. You're watching the 2025 Little League Eastern Canadian Championships here in Kingston, Ontario. We'll join you back here for the top of the fifth inning between the Ottawa West Twins and the Kingston Colts. Leading things off, we'll have number 9, Leah Rumbolt 1 for 2 on the afternoon, an RBI single as she led off the game with. And the ground ball to third her last time. And Isabel Preschke back on the hill for her second consecutive. After the Colts put up a 5-run limit inning. In the top of the fourth, they really extended their lead. They're now up by 9 after the Twins are able to find 1 in the bottom of the fourth. And we'll have the 1-0 pitch. Now again, just outside. And a bouncer in the dirt to get away. So Preschke got to get back to her rhythm here. Especially in the situation that her teams find themselves in. In a game where if they want to find a win here today, they got to rally back. And Rumbolt will get a piece of it, and we'll see strike 1. And the 2-1 pitch. Rumbolt fires this one to first. The scoop successful. Race for the bag, and it's won by the Ottawa West Twins infielder. As that was number 13 to make that play. Olivia Harad, and there's 1 down. As we'll see Danica Murray now at the plate. It was 0 for 1 with a strikeout her first time through. And the first pitch to Murray. Will hold off and take ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Murray scoops this one to left field, and the catch is not made as it scrapes on past. And Danica Murray will get herself a double as she ends up on second base. As she fires that one to left field over top of the outfielder. Unfortunate, had it in the glove there for a moment it looked like, but just not able to corral it. And a runner now in scoring position here for Kingston. As here brings up Mila Veely as the 2 relievers will go out of here. The first pitch to Veely over top of her will have ball 1. Inside on Veely, and we'll see another ball.
Two balls, no strike.
Bouncer in the dirt, gets away. Here goes Murray down to third. And Murray now a base hit away for making it 10 runs the difference once more here for Kingston. And we'll see how Preschke battles against it. The lead in the count here for Veely. Here's the pitch. It's over top of the zone again. And that's ball 4 for Mila Veely. And it's a 4-pitch walk to put runners now in the corners here for Kingston. Or bring up Abby Campo. And Campo 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout earlier in the game. We'll take ball 1 up high.
Now batting number 19, Abby Campo.
Runners going to second, and Veely no test with the runners in the corners, and we'll have 2 now in scoring position as the Colts continue to be efficient on the base paths.
Three balls, no strike.
We have the 2-0 count for Campo. That's ball 4, make that. That was a 3-0 count. And another walk here. That's 8 balls in a row from Preschke. And the infield will come and meet with her just to make sure she's feeling all good. Got to get the confidence back here. Unable to find the strike zone through back-to-back batters, and the bases are now loaded here for Kingston. As this will bring up Addison Williams to the plate. Had a single her last time up. Would love to find something like that again. So bases loaded for Addison Williams. It will have the first pitch. Outside for ball one. And Preshke's got to be careful here. After she started her outing successful, found an out. Hasn't found much since. That's ball two on the inside. That ball getting just thrown around there. Gotta be careful. And we'll have the lead in the count here for Williams with a pair of balls. The 2-0. And she'll take a slice up high for strike one. The 2-1 pitch. Outside ball three, and another count that's in favor of a Colts batter. And Preshke's got to be careful here. Ball four would be a bases loaded walk, and a run would score for Kingston. Got a battle here. The pitch. Strike two on the outside corner. And we'll have a full count situation here for Addison Williams. And here's the payoff. Williams fires this one to shallow right field. And around will come Danica Murray. Joining her is Mila Veely. And it's 2 RBIs and a single for Williams, as now she'll end up on second base. And it's 13-2 now for Kingston. Mound meeting called by the Twins head coach. And we'll see if that will do it from Preshke, and I believe it will. As we'll have a new pitcher coming into the game here. After this sitting kind of got away from Isabel Preshke. And so a pitching change will come through. And we'll have number 13 taking the mound in relief as the third reliever in this ball game. It's Olivia Harrod.
Number 13, Olivia Harrod.
So Harrod will complete her warm-up before we get back underway here. 2 more games today. The next one's supposed to start at 2 o'clock. As you can see, it's 2:04. So a little bit of a delay on that one, but we'll gonna keep things as quick as possible, as this will be the final inning of the ball game, as we're over the hour and 40 maximum time limit.
Now batting number 2, Isla Fossil.
And so we'll get back and going here in the top 5 as Herod will start her afternoon off. And first pitch swinging there from Fawcett for strike 1. And so it's the 3rd time through the order already here for Kingston. 2 runners in scoring position for Fawcett. She is 0 for 2 on the afternoon with back-to-back strikeouts. The 0-1. And again down the middle there from Herod for strike 2. And she'll take a lead now in the count.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And we'll have the 0-2 pitch. Fawcett got a battle to stay alive. And gets that one down in the zone, pops this one up, and down into no man's land it goes. It's a single for Isla Fawcett, and around comes Abby Campo. And the party continues here for Kingston, now 14-2. As we go back to the top of the order and see Stella Bowie with runners now in the corners. Down in the dirt and away. Hard bounce. Here comes Williams on home. And no slide needed as she walks on around. And it's now 15-2 for Kingston. And that one over top with the zone for another ball. So Herod has been strong here so far. A lot of the strike zone.
2 balls, no strike.
Just hasn't been able to muster up and out yet. Over top of that one goes for Bowie, and around goes Fawcett down to 3rd. So it's another runner a base hit away here for Kingston in a 13 difference game here. Herod down to 3rd, and Fawcett will step back in time. Ball 4 for Bowie on the inside. And we'll have runners in the corners here for Kingston as they've just made their way through the order. And the Twins kind of down in the dump right now. Got to find some sort of momentum. Bailey drives this one to center field, and it drops down for a base hit. And it gets past the center fielder as well, Schwab. Fawcett will score, and that is the 5-run limit there from Kingston. And it's 16-2 now. 14 runs separate the two teams. As that will end the top of the 5th, and we'll head to the bottom 5. And the Twins will go back on the offense. Got to get something going now. As when we come back, bottom of the 5th, you're watching the 2025 Little League Eastern Canadian Championships in Game 2 of the 4 games we'll have here today. We'll join you back here in Kingston for final of the 5th inning of Game 2 of Day 1 of the 2025 Little League Eastern Canadian Championship. In a game where, well, it's kind of tumbled away here from the Twins, 14 runs the difference. And this will be our final inning of baseball here in this game due to the hour and 40 time limit, which we're already running 10 minutes over top of. Josephine Bailey will make her debut in this ball game as she joins us at the mound. And that one fouled back there from number 4, Tara Dulop. So pardon me, make that Tara Dunlop. And we'll take a strike now in the count off that last foul ball. It's kind of top of the zone for a ball. As the Colts have kind of cycled through their entire order and put them at the mound. They're really showcasing that they can kind of put anybody up there to perform. Dunlop with a ground ball. This one to the shortstop. Play from 6-3, fired and in and out of the glove. And Dunlop will get aboard first base. As that throw was rifled cross diamond. And you can see over there with a smile on her face, Stella Bowie, unable to squeeze it. And here's Mia Chamberlain now at the plate. We'll take ball one on the outside. And that ball thrown down to first gets past Bowie. Here goes runner down to second. And it's a successful steal there from Dunlop. Now finds herself in a scoring position. Now the 1-0 pitch. Dunlop now going to third. The throw, the tag, in time. And they pick her off. As Dunlop tried to go from one corner to the next, but Georgia Line picked that one up right away. And as soon as she got that ball in her hand, she fired it down to third base. And the tag successful. And now nobody aboard here for the Twins. And this one fired. And we'll join you back here after some technical difficulties after a ball was fouled back right to our camera. And we had to do some repairs, but we're all good to go now as we'll get this ball game resumed here with Hall now at the plate, and she'll take the ball on the inside. It's a 2-2 count up against it here. Chance for Josephine Bailey to find the strikeout. And Hall will foul that one off as she'll get a piece of it. It's ball 3 on the outside. And And a full count here for Hall. Here's the payoff. It's strike three on the outside looking. And the Colts will win the ball game, as the hour and 40 maximum limit has been reached. And Kingston wins it 16-2, the final score, as they retire the side in order to end the bottom of the fifth. And that will do it, as the Colts continue their rampage in this tournament. Still a perfect 2-0. And the Ottawa West Twins fall down to 0-1 after they lose their first game. I believe we'll see the Twins in our very next game, potentially, as we'll definitely see them later here today, as we'll have player of the games named for both these ball clubs before we wrap up. And it's just a dominant offensive effort from the Colts it was this afternoon. On this whole entire day as well, as they also played a very offensive game in their first game of the day. And a 12-3 win over top of the East Nepean Eagles, that one was. And so we'll find out who the MVPs are before we wrap up. And we'll have next game coming as soon as possible. 2 o'clock scheduled start. Obviously, we're running about 20 or maybe half an hour just late, so we'll get that one started as soon as possible. And so we'll see who the MVPs are. As East Nepean will be ready to go for the next game. So an MVP for the Ottawa West Twins, number 15, Emma Richardson, will win the MVP. And for Kingston, it's number 8, Georgia Lyon. So Georgia Lyon for the Colts and Emma Richardson for the Twins. Ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for our second game of the day. The Colts remain undefeated. They win this one 16-2, the final score. Our next game, we'll see the other Colts team, I believe, take on East Nepean. Remember, subscribe and hit that notification bell on the Kingston Baseball Association YouTube channel, because we're bringing you all the 2025 Little League Eastern Canadian Championships. I've been Jacob Ewing. Our next game starting as soon as possible. Thank you for watching.